Good afternoon. This is Suzanne from Squirrel Hill Farm. It's September 23rd, first day of fall. Temperatures in the 90s, of course. We don't get fall for a little while longer. We don't get fall temperatures for another few weeks. And I will be so glad when we do, and so will these girls and boy. Wanted to introduce you to my goats. We always seem to talk about the chickens, got a lot going on with them. But these are my goats. This is Midget. He's our Nigerian dwarf. He usually keeps the buck company. We don't have a buck at the moment, we're in the market, but he is his companion when we get one. He's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy, isn't he? Yep, he's my little boy. He's mama's little boy. He's a lot of fun. And then we got Coco, and the other ones are headed back into the barn. But I've got Nubians, purebred. They excellent milk breed. They give a lot of milk. Long and lean, big floppy ears. The ears help keep them cool. I see you, buddy. And hey, I see you. Yep, I see you. I like to milk them. I make cheese. We drink the milk, and we just enjoy it. It's good. Goat milk, I've heard, is easier to digest than cow's milk. Sorry, I was watching him. And I don't have a milk sensitivity, so I don't really know. I know when I was younger, I had stomach problems, and the doctor put me on goat milk. I got better, but you know, and I'm sure the milk probably helped, but as an adult, I've not had any problems, so I just enjoy the milk, and I enjoy making cheese with it. It's hard to make butter with goat milk. I believe you have to have an awful lot of it. They say it's harder to make goat butter than cow butter, so I haven't even tried. I have made buttermilk, I've made sour cream, I've made cheese, mozzarella cheese, and a farmer's cheese, which is like a feta. But one of these guys are a dairy breed. You know, I can get, some days I can get a gallon from Belle, especially. She can give me a gallon. I'm not milking them right now. They had a hard time this summer with parasites. I've got them under control. They're looking good. Would you gonna chew on my shorts? Thank you. Anyway, I've had trouble, and I've given them the summer off. They had babies and raised them, and I've sold them. Beautiful babies. Had 10 babies. They've all found good new homes. These goats, they're purebred, but they're not registered. I don't mess with registering. For me, it's just too many hoops to climb through and jump through, and I'd rather just have good purebred goats, healthy goats, and I sell them as such, you know, to anybody who might have a small farm like we do, that might just want some good goats without the hassles of registering and tattooing and all that mess. I'm not a fan. But you know, it's okay if you do, that's fine. If you want papers, that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. Anyway, what you doing, Goldie? Come on. Come on. They're having supper, so they're in and out. They don't know what they want to do. Anyway, Goats are a lot of fun. They've each got their own personality. They're mischievous. You know, they'll chew things up. You know, you've heard the saying that goats will eat anything. Nah, there she's demonstrating now. They don't eat, but they will tear something up. You know, they won't eat a car or anything like that. She's not eating that paper, really. She's just chewing on it, spitting it out. Anyway, they're a lot of fun. They do a lot of funny things when they play. They butt heads, they jump, they flop. There they are. Hey girls. Babies especially. There's not much cuter than a baby goat. I'm telling you, if anybody's had a herd of baby goats and watched them play and flop around and run and jump and hop, there's just not much cuter. So they're fun to watch. They're very inquisitive animals. They're nosy. This is Coco, by the way. She's one of the youngest. She may be the youngest. I can't really remember. But she was a good mama this year. She's nearly 2, if not already. I'd have to look at my papers. The papers I keep records on them. How many babies they have, how old they are, you know, when I dewormed them. Hey there, Blondie. You're a good girl too. And she likes her scratches. But not while I'm holding a camera. She says, nope, ain't gonna do it. But they're fun animals, you know. A lot of people like the Nigerian dwarfs, that's fine. I like him, he's a lot of fun. He's fun-sized. He's fun-sized, what I call it. These girls are pretty big. They're 75 to 100 pounds. Are you hot? You get hot? You gonna let me? No, not gonna. No, you don't want this camera. You think I'm gonna do something to you. Anyway, they're a lot of fun to have, and you know, anybody that's interested in getting into dairy goats or just goats that to keep the brush off the fence, they'll do that too. These guys, they're not very good grazers. They don't really want to graze. They will graze, but they'd rather clean the fence off. My fence is completely cleaned off because they've done such a good job. And sometimes I let them out in the big pasture so they can have some more to browse around, but they're not really crazy about grazing. So, you know, if you're interested in keeping your fences clear and brush clear off your property, well, that's the animal for you. Thank you, Belle. Appreciate that. But they're a good animal for a small operation. My sister had, she had 30 or so at one time years ago, and this barn is in a lot better shape than it is now. But they were a lot of fun, and she enjoyed it too. And I've had these guys for 4 years now, I believe. Not you, you're not 4, but she's 3, she's 4. She's the oldest, she's the matriarch, and she's the bully of the bunch. She'll butt them away in a minute, and they respect her pretty much. But they're a good animal for a small farm. If you're just interested in getting into livestock, experimenting with some goat milk and that sort of thing. But these are my goats, and I love them, and we're looking for a buck so we can have some more. Chickens enjoy spending time down here at the barn. They know they're gonna get some grain always. In the mornings they'll leave their food and come all the way to the barn to eat some of the goat food. I feed them a specialty, well, I don't know if specialty is the word, I guess. A food that is exclusively, bleh, that's easy for me to say, exclusively for goats. And I mix it with sweet feed. And every now and then I'll get a bag of calf manna and let them enjoy that. They love calf manna. That's what I feed them, and they love fresh water, so they always have fresh water in their water trough. Right? Saying we hang out. That's what we do. We entertain Mom. We keep her entertained. She comes down here and talks to us. Sometimes she comes down here and sings to us. She's weird, but we love her. Alright. Appreciate it. Happy fall, y'all. Maybe it's cooler where you live, I hope. It's not here yet. The mornings are cool. And so that gives us a little relief. We don't burn up from morning till night. Right now, the nights and the early mornings are pretty cool. So we're enjoying that. But the heat's gonna hang around for a while. Instead of 98 degrees, I believe it's 92 or 93. So we'll take it. We'll take any little relief we can. Right, girls and boys and chickens? They say right. All right, y'all have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.